what are you looking at? Well, hopefully you're looking at the lovely little pile of materials which I have made behind me. I've got lots of materials, as I said, which we will use in this episode, which is episode 7 now, I believe, to build these little buildings down here. And okay, sure. I'd also quite like to begin construction and or finish construction over there, up there, there. And I'd like to do that because I want to get a cactus farm built, since, as I'm sure you all know, you can only get green dye from cactus, and a cactus in a desert, and I found a desert, but it's about 1,500 blocks away, and poor old Blackbeard up there, she's not suited to doing 1,500 blocks every single time I need a bit of cactus. So I want to make a little cactus farm, automated of course, over there, because they're pretty simple. I think it's just cactus, fence, water. I don't really know. I've never built one before, but you best believe I'm not going to look at a tutorial. That's far too much effort. So what we're going to do instead is we're just going to get started into building those once I've shown you all of the materials I've got. Got some green terracotta, some red terracotta, some yellow terracotta, because I think those are the colours we picked last episode, maybe, possibly. Got some jungle and some spruce wood, and don't you think that this is all I've got, because I've actually started using my storage system. Got all this terracotta, and where's the wood? Wood's over here, got a decent chunk of wood. You'll be so proud. Where is it? Stone. I've actually almost sort of kind of organised it. Aren't you proud of me? Just tell me you are. Please. Please. Okay. Oh, blimey, that was quick. Didn't realise that I could break them that quickly. Regardless, I think we're going to recap what we did last episode, and then I'll hop straight into that time lapse, since I've told myself I'm going to recap what we did last episode. So we firstly, I think maybe it was a while ago. Oh yes, we made this storage room, which I think happened. I think that was last episode. I don't know, it's been a while since then. Made all of that. I demonstrated how much I like this little gradiented archway, and I think that was the start of it. After that, we went out and we gathered all of those materials in a lovely little montage, and it was great. We now have lots of materials. Oh, and of course the main feature, which is of course planning out all of these and taking you guys through my thought process. Will I do that again? Probably not, because, well, you've seen it now from this one and all of those bits over there from when I made those buildings, which seems like ages ago. But regardless, I think now it's time to hop straight into a time lapse. Let's go. ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls. I now have a 1, a 2, and up there a 3, you can see the red door, and a 4 new buildings. So there's not a lot that's going on with these buildings. As you can see, they're all facades. I can actually put something if I want to in here. You know what, I'll show you the room I've got. So if I needed something nice and small, I could fit something in here, but I don't think I will, because, well, it's an excuse to build more fun buildings. I've gone and replaced all of the torches over there and whatnot with cobblestone. Not cobblestone, it's like cobblestone, but it glows, glowstone. So I've put that behind all the doors and all of the windows. I think in an ideal world I'll use shroomlight in the future, but this isn't an ideal world just yet. So we have a little statue here on a podium. I really like these 3 buildings actually. I think I want to call them traffic light buildings because you've got red, yellow. This one was based off of the Disney film from a few years ago, Encanto, because not only did I rather like that film, but it's also got a small tower on the house there, and that's where I got it. I think that's the one where the Uncle Dude lives. I don't know, it's been a while, I've forgotten all their names, but yeah, I think that they had something like that on their house and I liked that, so I stole it. This is just a sort of standard building. We've got the same thing over here as we've had over there, I think. Just a building with another mini layer on top. And then this one's interesting because it does technically have a roof, which is the deep slate up there. And it seems such an interesting little part of the build, but it's actually just like a box. It's a box with a bit of wonk, sure, but it's just a box. It's almost like that these 2 buildings are its roof, which makes it so interesting. And then the piece de la resistance is over here. This is going to be our cactus farm. Oh yeah, I've done a little bridge too, but that's fairly standard. Same sort of bridge as this one. I went for yellow over here, since I've not got a yellow building on this side yet. I decided to use the shelves again, because you know me, I love some shelves. It's a bit like the TARDIS, this one. It looks like such a small building, and I'll show you inside in a minute, which I've not decorated. But I've dug a hole for my cactus farm, which I'm all ready for. And I can decorate the inside. But that tower up there, I was like, it just looks so boring with just a roof, it needs something else. So I added a little tower more similar to that one than this one. And what I really like about this tower is that whereas that one is in the center, if we take you up to the top, this one's off-centered, and I really like that. It gives it a bit more charm. The tower doesn't serve any purpose, it's just sort of there for prettiness. It doesn't have any windows or anything. That's the other thing I was struggling with, because all of this is so decorated with spruce trapdoors and shelves, and this was just blank since it's got no windows. I was like, what do I do here? So I just went and whacked some trapdoors on, and now the inside is really not that exciting. It's bigger. Oh, I've got a cat. Hello. Stay here, I'm getting fish. Where's the cat? Hey, yeah. Oh, look at it. I shall dub you Cactus Cat. Or something similar. I don't know, I'll look up cactus in a different language or something. That's always a fun name. Just naming it something in a different language. Oh, he's so cute. Look at her. I've decided that you will be a girl. You you feel like you're giving female vibes. Anyway, so we've got this huge space actually. I've done some fun stuff with the roof because just a boring roof is so dull. This is where the actual cactus farm is going to go. I've never really built one of these before, so I don't know how deep it was. So we'll hope it's deep enough, but if not, I've got the means to expand. So I think the best thing to do is to just like start it. I don't really know what I'm doing, but where would be the fun in knowing what I'm doing? So I know that cacti, oh, I've done it in even number, that's a pain. Oh no, oh, uh-oh. Oh, I can't really do anything about that now, that's really annoying. Can cactuses grow like that to each other? I don't know. They can! Does that actually mean anything for me? It does, because I can do it like this. And then if I just get a bit, I think I'll need a slab on each. This is looking about right. And then if I whack a, oh no, not that. You know what, I'll use you as scaffolding. Oh. Right, so if we just get a piece of sand on, if we get a piece of sand on each slab, and then I think we should be able to get a cactus bit. Oh, I've missed one down here. Let's just badonk badonk. And then waiting. Shaboom. Now if we just get some cactus and we're just like bonk, da bonk, da bonk. This is looking vaguely correct. I should probably put the fences down before I start growing cactus. Because as we all know, this sort of armor survives a lot of stuff, but it doesn't survive cactus. Just like netherite. Netherite's like, oh yeah, lava, sure, I don't care. Lava's fine, that's my best friend. And then it sees a cactus and it goes, absolutely not, I'm going to die here. Yeah, so it turns out that cactus can't actually grow with a block diagonal to them. So, all of this has got to, most of this has got to go. Bye-bye, bye-bye. And we only will be able to have 4 cacti growing at once, which is fine because I don't need an awful lot of cactus. But for a space of this size, you'd sort of hope that you'd be able to get a bit more, really, wouldn't you? Oh well. We live, we laugh, we learn. Here we go. Far longer than I care to admit later. I have devised a farm for cactus. Has it produced any yet? It's produced 1, which is a very large sum if you ask me. Big enough. I think I'm going to go and decorate this room. I'm thinking small tables and definitely a barrier because I've fallen in this far too many times. Potentially a cat tree for Cactus Cat. I think I'll need some window sills. Maybe this is calling for a bookcase, I think. And just some general necessities, some hidden bits, like our hidden water source, which I think is like here. Hang on, let me dump that over there. Where is it? Yeah, it's there. So we have hidden things. We might have a furnace used somewhere. So yeah, I think it's gonna look very cool. I'm not sure if this will ever even work, but hopefully it will. It's grown up once. Oh, I think it did it. Oh, I've fallen in. Oh, poo. Let me out. We saw that, right? It might have just broken the cactus there. Maybe that's just something that has a chance of happening. Maybe. Oh, that's quite sad. But I saw it do the thing. Oh well. It was fun while it lasted. Anyway, as you can see, I keep falling in. I'm going to put a barrier. I'm going to decorate this. And I think we'll just walk out. And then we're going to walk back in. And now we open the door. I don't know how bad that transition was, but I think it was vaguely right. We are greeted by this lovely rug. I love the leaf litter used to make the little fluffy bits. Got a bookshelf and a lovely hidden crafting table that's not that hidden. And I just sort of couldn't think of anywhere else to put it. We've got lanterns and everything. I actually lost Cactus the cat and I meant to look up a different name, but now we have this cat because I found a new one. I also have a cat tree. Just a sweet little thing for them. More shells, more plants. We have actually been making some cactus. I'm not sure I'm ever going to fill up both of these chests, but that depends on how long I spend building this place. Got some furnaces here ready for cooking up some dye. And that's pretty much it. I don't really have a use for this area. Maybe one day I'll add something over here that actually means I walk around here, but I doubt I will. We also have an oven hood, and it does seem a little bit dodgy. A hidden growing area with a cooking area, but we won't go into that. We're not going to mention that at all. Anyway, moving swiftly on. So we built this lovely interior, and that pretty much rounds off everything we've done today. So to recap, we have built a mildly successful cactus farm that is very, very, very slow, but I doubt I'll ever need that much dye. I'm likely to even just get rid of this chest and hop or use it somewhere else. We have got ourselves a cat, and the cat is going to be called, let me look something up now. So I was looking up sort of like pirate names for a cat, because of course this place is originally meant to be a sort of secret pirate cove sort of thing. And turns out most pirates didn't have any lingo for a cat, which I thought is weird because most ships, you know, had a cat for catching mice and stuff. So I thought they'd have some sort of funky cat name, but it appears not. So instead, I think I'm going to call her Scallywag, because that is something that pirates said. Though they did actually sometimes say, according to Google, so don't quote me on this, they did sometimes say shiver me whiskers instead of shiver me timbers, which really entertains me. Scallywag? Scallywag? Is that sounds... Oh, I need to get a capital letter. Got to have your right grammar. No, that's a Wakalikag. Scallywag. There we go. Now if we go... Oh, I don't want to use the real ways of doing this. Let's just send it. And now... Yeah. Hello, Scallywag. Oh, she's beautiful. Isn't she an absolute beaut? So, yeah, that is what we've done today. We have built some more buildings. I really like these buildings. I'm not going to stop going on about it. I love them. We have also built this very small seeming building, which is actually rather huge. And by rather huge, I mean it looks much bigger than it is. I mean, the building from the outside looks this big. About that. And then we've got all of this area. We have tamed a cat, called it Scallywag, built our cactus farm, done all of the interior of here, which I think is the first time we've ever built an entire build, interior and exterior, and framing, all in one episode. And on top of that, I've also done some more trading with villagers, but you didn't see that. So I think that's everything. With that, I shall bid you adieu. A good bye. Gonna get this cuttlefish. Gonna get this cuttlefish, and I'm gonna tame it. Better.